Well, hi there, Robin here, and in this video, I've decided to buy myself a Mongoose bicycle. It's a fat tire bike, 26-inch, 4-inch wide, fixed, no extra suspension. Everything's accounted for in the tires, which is great. It's a lot of bike to ride, I gotta tell you. It's great though. It was fun and easy to take out, and I'm going to enjoy using this every day. But we first have to talk about how it was to unpack it, how it was to assemble it, and that's what this part of the video is all about. This is it. I got it on my actual setup stand. So I expected 100% to do an actual assembly and a setup. That's normal when a bike shows up in a box. Things aren't going to be right. Things have to be tuned. And that's what's going to happen here. Now, the very first thing I decided to do was put the handlebars on, because of course they're the only loose thing on the actual bike when you take it out of the box. They're just kind of like attached, zip tied to the side of the bike. So once you start opening that up, you want to get that installed right away. Now, I'm not doing it straight, I'm not doing it accurate, and I'm certainly not doing it tight. I'm just getting it up there so this way it's in proper. Now remember, if you get a bike in a bike store, they're also going to do the setup, not just the pre-assembly. Pre-assembly is what I'm working on right now, which is unpackaging it, making sure it's nice, making sure everything's proper, and getting it ready for the next part. Now, the actual setup portion of that took a while, but here we can get really good idea of what the assembly is going to be required. Now, here we are. I'm going to put that front tire on, and there we go. First try on the front tire. I forgot to do something. I forgot to take something out of the actual disc brakes. And so here we are. Now I'm going to figure it out. There it is. There's a little piece of plastic that I forgot to remove. That actually is for the front disc brakes, so it's where they're not squeezed closed. So now I can easily put this tire in there, and it goes in so much better now. And here comes the pedals. The pedals are easy to install. There's a left pedal and a right pedal, and they just work, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Just tighten them down, make sure you got the right size wrench, of course, to do that, and they go on. They're easily upgradable. Remember, everything is pretty universal when it comes to this bicycle. Pretty much all the parts on this bike are replaceable, serviceable, upgradable. It's that easy. The seat itself, not bad seat, but not right for me, so I did take some time and find something more for me. I decided I wanted a seat a little bit more comfortable. I don't go out cycling with the actual, let's say, cycling pants on, so I want a little bit more padding in my seat versus in my pants. So here we are. Let's take a look at the bike, and the bike looks really nice. So this is just pre-assembly. So again, everything was there. There's things that they don't advertise, like all the reflectors are included, and in my case, it was a stand included. That was all there. The badge looks really nice in the front. There is going to have to be some setup work done to it. Now the shifter, it's a turn dial. Now some people like, some people don't. I have to get used to it because it's not that it's bad, it's just different, and it works really well because I have been using it now for several days since I've gotten the bike, and I'm starting to get a hang of it. Now I did have to do some fine tuning on it to make sure that the chain wasn't rubbing to the left or right when it was changing gears. But again, that's part of setup, and that's okay. Pretty easy stuff. That being said, here we are looking at the tires. Those are 26 by 4 inches. Now, the actual listing said 4.5, but I couldn't actually find tires like that, so 4-inch seems to be right. It's probably just some big balloon number they come up with. Now, the disc brakes were really nice. Again, I'm not a, this isn't a race car I'm buying. I'm buying a fat tire bike, and I'm looking for something that's solid and sturdy, and this bike definitely is. Now, this is a perfect example of why you have to make sure you do a setup. Look at this. We've got loose screws on it, and that's okay. It's all ready, waiting to be adjusted and set up. Again, that's just going to take me another half hour to get everything, double check all the screws. But that's normally what would happen if you had brought a bike in to get assembled by a professional. They would go through all of that. And it's not hard, but you are in turn going to get some fun work, and you're going to learn about your bike. Now the bike's been completely assembled and it's been set up, so everything's good. The brakes now work properly on it, and it's just normal stuff. I'm not worried about it. But man, once you get it all set up after about half an hour, you've learned a lot about your bike, and it pays off when you're riding it. You feel so confident, and it's so nice to ride, and it's so fun. Well, I hope you liked this video. Hope it helps out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.